welcome to another video from the Math Tutor For You YouTube channel. Glad to have you back with us today. In today's video, we're going to be covering a popular topic that we see often in math, which is rounding. We're going to cover what rounding is and how to actually go about rounding a number, including a number that is a decimal. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below, letting us know if there's any specific topics relating to math, algebra, that you would like to see in future videos. All right, let's get to today's video. So we're going to begin with talking about what is rounding. We hear it, we practice it in mathematics, but what exactly is rounding? Well, here's our definition. Rounding is the process of adjusting a number to a more convenient or appropriate value. Oftentimes, when you're asked to round a number, either in math or science, you'll be asked to round it to a specific place. So they'll often tell you round it to the thousandth place or the hundredths place. And we're going to go through the steps needed to achieve this, and we're going to do so with some examples. So here's our first one. What if we have the number 5,312 and we're asked to round it to the tens place? First thing we need to do, this is step one. We're going to underline the place that we're rounding to. We're rounding to the tens place. So we need to know where the tens place is. What number is in the tens place? Well, in this scenario, it'll be 1. So we're going to underline 1. Step 2, we're going to circle the number immediately to the right of the number we've just underlined. So place a big circle around number 2. So we've underlined 1, which is in the tens place, and we circled 2, which is in the ones place. Now, we need to look at what we've circled, 2. And we need to ask ourselves, is this number greater than or equal to 5? What do you think? Well, of course, 2 is less than 5. So therefore, our underlined number is going to stay the same. It's going to stay 1. Now, what if our circled number was greater than or equal to 5? Well, then we would do something different, and we'll do that in our next problem. But first, let's continue with this problem. We've determined that 2 is less than 5. So the 1, our underlined value, is going to stay the same. So let's begin to rewrite our number. We have 5,300, and we have 1 in our tens place. Now, what happens to our value in our ones place? Well, that's going to become 0. So we're going to have 5,310. Everything after our underlined number, once we've determined that we're going to keep it the same, everything after it to the right is going to become 0. So our rounded value is going to be 5,310. Now let's go through another problem, but we're going to see the other scenario that we could have. We're going to have the following. 458, and we're asked to round to the hundredths place. Now, first step, do you remember? It's figuring out where the hundreds place is. In this case, 4 is in the hundreds place. So we're going to underline that, circle the number immediately to the right. Now in this case, it's 5. The circled number is equal to 5. So in this scenario, we're going to round our underlined number up by 1. So instead of it being 4, it's going to be 5. So we're going to change that to a 5. What's our last step that we have? Once we've determined what our underlined number should be, whether we stay, or in this case, whether we increase it by 1, everything to the right becomes 0. So our rounded number is going to be 500. Let's go through another example. This time we're going to use a decimal. And guess what? With the decimal, we go through the exact same steps. Here is a review of all the steps laid out. Number 1, underline the place that you are asked to round to. 2, circle the number to the right. 3, if the number to the right is greater than or equal to 5, then you're going to round the underlined number up by 1. That's path number 1. Path number 2 is that if it's less than 5, then the underlined number is going to stay the same. It's not going to change. And finally, once we pick a path, either to the left or to the right, everything to the right of the underlined number is going to become zeros. All right, here's our decimal number. We have 170.557, and we're asked to round to the hundredths place. Now, you hear a THS, hundredths place. Well, this is not referring to our hundreds place. Rather, this is referring to a place value in our decimal. So this is the second value in our decimal, which in this case is going to be 5. So we're going to underline the 5. We're going to circle the number to the right of it, which is 7. 7 is greater than 5. So that means our underlined 5 is going to change to a 6. So let's rewrite 170.560. Everything to the right becomes a 0. That would be our rounded number. All right, let's go through another example with the decimal. We have 15.239, and we're asked this time to round our number to the tenths place. So why don't you pause this video, try it out, and then come back and watch the solution. All right, here we go. We're asked for the tenths place. This is our first value in our decimal. So we're going to underline the 2. Circle the number next to it. We have 3. 3 is less than 5. So therefore, we're going to have 15.200 is going to be our rounded number. All right, hopefully this video helped you a little bit understanding rounding. I bet you heard it before, but hopefully this video helped to refresh your memory of how to go about rounding and the steps needed for it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash the like button, and I will see you in the next video.